Hey friends, what's up? Redneck here. Welcome back to Redneck plays Minecraft. Yeah, baby. And I forgot to change my skin again. You see, I don't ever look at my skin, so I never think to change it. So, oh well. Anyway, last episode I said we were going to do a spawn tour, or not spawn tour, a world tour, and here it is. So this dirt pillar, you can probably look it up on my channel if you haven't already seen it, but episode 1 of this world, I believe it was episode 25 of Redneck Plays Minecraft. Because if you guys didn't know, I had another world I played on, but that world got corrupted, so I just started this world and just kept continuing the Redneck Plays series, because there's no real point in calling it a new season, because it's still Minecraft. I don't know, it's weird. Like, nothing's really changing in it. Like with Farm Sim, I changed the seasons because it's changing a whole nother map. Basically, you're going in a whole nother part of the world. So, that's why that happens, and this stays the same. Anyway, Ether does it, so I must be somewhat cool. Please. But yeah, on episode 1 of this world, like I said, it's 20-something. You can probably just look at it. It says fresh start or a whole new world or some title leading to it. But we built this dirt pillar indicating right where we spawned, and a lot has changed. Deforested a little bit of the area, and did some terraforming to give us a nice slope, and outlined the total spawn radius that you can spawn within. This took a lot of dying. I actually had, you can see the bed there, I had a dirt pillar going up with ladders along it about 100 blocks. Just kept jumping off that to make sure I spawned within this circle. And even now it's not 100%. I still spawn like out here a little bit, so I have to move these torches out. But it is a 20 by 20 radius, 20 block radius around this pillar. And that is where you will spawn. So pretty cool. That took me, like I said, a lot of dying and a little bit of time. So from there, obviously we saw that village, so we went there. We will see how that is doing. Built this tunnel through this little mountain. All these roads were just done over time. Whenever I didn't feel like building anything, I just outlined these roads and made the tunnels. We'll get to that in a second. As well as this. But from where we spawned, we went to the edge of the water there and saw that there was this village spawning in. So we took shelter in here. Now a lot has changed. Yeah, a lot of villages are dead now. This is the only one surviving. But we hunkered down in this village house here. Still have pretty much all of our stuff here. I have been slowly but somewhat surely moving. Yeah, you can see even our first iron stuff is in here, and first diamond sword actually. But like I forget what I was saying now. Yeah, and our first stone sword. Pretty cool. First anvil, all that good stuff is all in here. Then we built our portal. Then over time I've made this village aesthetically look better by, this is a very subtle change, but it looks really cool. I'm so glad I thought of this. You put these, just the regular logs on the corners and where the water is, except here. I thought it looked a little funny there, so I didn't. And then all along is the sideways logs, because that's what it would look in real life. You would lay the logs down. You wouldn't just stick them in the ground. You would stick them in the ground as anchors, like this and this. But you wouldn't just lay logs all the way down, sticking straight up. So that's what I did. Then, this actually happened recently, as in like the past week of me recording this. This is being recorded on March 13th, 2016, by the way. is a Sunday. You guys will be seeing this on March 14th, the following Monday, if everything goes right. And I believe these are beetroots. There's beetroots somewhere in here. But yeah, changed the dirt out for the bricks. Added these little stone accents. Gonna be changing these out with either sea lanterns or redstone lamps. Give it a little light. And sandstone step ups, half slabs. Surrounded it. I had to make this one wider, and like the basic village spawns 3 gravel here, right? It would be gravel, gravel, gravel. Well, like, and that's obviously how it is here. And me keeping the road the same, it would look funny here. You know, brick and then 2 brick. So I surrounded this with stone bricks and then just extended this one more, and it looks really cool. Coming off the main road here. Then from there, again, these fences were put in throughout time. So from there, I started realizing, wow, I really like building big, massive projects in this game of Minecraft. Don't know why I worded it like that. That's really weird. But I was like, in my last world, we were building that town right now. I had a lot of fun building that. So why don't we make this whole world a whole freaking world, a whole freaking town connected with roads? And that's what I did. So this clay was obviously just outlined with paths like you saw over there. So I outlined it with the path blocks. Then I built this bridge, and I think it came out really cool actually. You can ride your boat under here. You can just walk over it, which looks really cool. Then I built this little like park here, and then I added the Marina. I guess is what you can call it. I don't know. I'm not fancy enough to use the word marina and yacht, so I'm not allowed to officially call it a marina. I almost said arena. But I built this, and it came out really good. At first, I was like, when I was building this, I was like, I don't feel right about this. But I kept going because it is all oak wood. Like when I was building this, I wanted it to be as vanilla, as classic Minecraft as you can get, and that, my friends, is just straight oak. I do have to add some windows in. But building the shack, I was like, oh man, this just doesn't feel right. So then I added the porch. That felt real good. Then it all came together when I put the dock system in. Look at this baby. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots for boats. Ah! And plenty of space to fall into. And it looks really cool. I really love how it came together. I'm working on this. I'm gonna put rails here, but haven't found a good way to implement the safety rails into it yet. God freaking dang it. Excuse me. Alright, so after I built this, I was like, I want to save this area as like an actual city or a town. But right now I want to build a rural area, like a farming area, so I want to go this way. So I continued the main road, which is 5 wide, so I can have this central divider here, the dividing divider line, as you see in real life. And I really love the brick step-ups like that, brick steps like that. Need to eat. Oh yeah, after I built that, I built the chicken farm. You can hear them just clucking away in here. Had to put, this is just like a very basic, this is like Minecraft 1.7 and 1.7 design, I believe. Like, I mean, look at this. your chickens stay in there. There's some egg-laying chickens like right behind this block that continuously lay eggs. Whenever an egg is dispensed, the lava is dispensed as well. It kills any full-grown chickens. We're not going to be lucky enough to see it, but as you can see, it works very well. It has been my food source because for the longest time, it's always been steak. I always was like, okay, I gotta make the biggest cow farm. I gotta have the steak forever. Then I was like, man, this is getting boring. I want to do something different. So I made the chicken. So then I made the auto smelter. Well, I shouldn't say so then. I should say after I built that, I built the auto smelter. This is my design. There's a lot of designs that have chests and furnaces or chests and hoppers going into the front. I don't really like that. I kind of like how this looks. Like, I mean, this isn't even technically done. If I really wanted to, I can put stairs here and hide all this, and then put trapdoors, you know, somewhere. What I'm saying is I can make this look a whole lot better, but I'm not gonna because I love how this looks right now. And then up here you put your ores in. Back there is the fuel supply. I have a door going back in there. Let's go ahead and sleep. Hopefully, if I remember, there should be some background music, so whenever I stop talking, it's not super bad. And as you can see, it works. I did do /kill just for once, just to make sure the spawn circle was still working, because there was an update. I just wanted to make sure every time there's an update, I make sure that everything spawn point wise still works, or else because if it doesn't work, I'll have to put in some commands and create my own spawn point. So after I did all that and this main road was constructed, I started to branch off. I was like, man, this ravine over here, it doesn't really go anywhere. There's nothing really cool to it. Like, I mean, there's no cave systems branching off. So, you know what would be fun? Let's build the national park around this. So that's what is in progress. It would be really cool. And I think I'm going to do this is make a mine shaft, an abandoned mine shaft in here. Because they're simple to make, but it would be really cool if it just naturally spawned down there. It would be the perfect place for a national park, so I will probably end up making it. Then we have a little, I'm calling this the fishing district, because we have this little fish, not fish house, but it's, I actually remember building this and recording the episode after I built it to explain what it is. It is a natural a wild horse preserve, much like Assateague, Maryland. I've been there 3 summers ago now, and it was awesome. I love seeing those wild horses. So that is what this is for. Obviously there are no horses here because this is not a horse spawning biome, but I will be leading some horses into there and making sure they are nice and safe and all that good stuff. So like this is our beach, and I plan on removing this like shoreline area and replacing it with sand to make it an actual beach. That's what I was going for, not fishing district, the beach district, or the shore, the Jersey Shore. No, I don't like. For anybody else who lives on the East Coast, I hate the Jersey Shore. Why does everybody like it? I want to go to freaking Maryland. That's the shore I like. Maryland and a little bit of Delaware. Not much experience in Delaware, but their beaches are really nice. Like New Jersey beaches, they're shit. Pardon my French, but they're shit. Maryland is where it's at. That's coming from a PA guy, by the way. Like it's not even like I live in Maryland, so I'm like, oh, Maryland's the best because I live in it. No, it's literally because Maryland is the best. Beaches on the upper middle East Coast. I know North Carolina has some awesome beaches. So yeah, that ran over. the beach area was constructed, then I moved over to here. My house. This was actually originally cobble instead of the snow. But if you guys remember on Hazardcraft Season 1, the only season at this point, Season 2 is in the works, trust me. It's just taking a lot of time. But yeah, this was originally cobble, but after I built my house in Hazardcraft Season 1, I did the snow and dark oak. I was like, oh my god, this is the best color scheme ever. Why haven't I built with this before? I gotta change everything to it. I didn't change everything to it, don't worry. I just changed this house to it. And it looks really cool. I'll show you what I have going on in here too. Recently I got these 2 villagers. I'm bringing these guys over to... Actually, these guys are going to stay here. But I'm working on getting villagers for what I'm about to show you after we get done here. I'm just going to give you a tour of this area. I've been going in order so far, but we're going to break the order after what I'm about to show you. So, I obviously started building around here. Yes, I did start a cow farm. Still have no steak. Mainly because I needed leather for this. This is my enchantment room, guys. I am... Come on, keyboard. I am in love with this. Like, I always wanted to do something with these mushrooms ever since they were implemented into the game. So I was like, it's too small for a house of my liking. I've seen them done into houses before that, and they look awesome. But it's too small for me. So I was like, what else can I build in a 3x3 space on the inside, 5x5 in all? I was like, oh, enchant. This is the enchant room. It is definitely a magical shroom, that's for sure. But this is where all my enchanting is done. I really like it. So, if you guys are ever getting tired of the regular old enchant room, go ahead and do this. I highly, highly recommend this. I do. Go ahead and use more like this. Okay. So, something else I built is this barn. This is my original storage room. And most of this stuff is moved out of here because I built a bigger and better storage room, which I will not now show you. That'll come after. Trying to keep it somewhat in order here. The storage room is there, by the way. But then I was like, oh man, I gotta get to farming. I love farming in this game and doing it my way, real life way. So I had to find like a plains biome or something flat. What was? Is there? Why was there fire? Okay, this is news to me. Apparently there was a fire. Anyway, so I was like, I gotta find the plains biome, and luckily you can see a little bit of it there. There's a plains biome over there. So I started just to swim over there. I was like, man, this is really stupid. Even with depth strider, why am I wasting durability on my boots just swimming over there when I love to build bridges? So that's what I did. I built a bridge. Still trying to find a color scheme I like. Do I like the oak with the dark oak wood? Do I like the oak with the dark oak and spruce? I definitely think it's the dark oak. Anyway, I built this bridge first. Made the path cutting through this once beautiful birch forest. Creepers keep sneaking up on me, okay? That's the main reason most of the trees are gone. But, yeah. Then I came right on through here. Built this bridge. And here is the Redneck Acres. My trademarked farm. Not really, but it's the farm that I always make. Not farm that I always make, but the farm name I always make for myself. And may I say, this looks beautiful. Minus the unfinished building. I'm gonna be working on that. I'm gonna be working on that on camera. There. I can words right. Come on, keyboard. See, just gotta give it a little punch. So we got our wheat, we got our taters, we got carrots, and the new beetroot. Really, really digging it. Even the sugar cane. All on this little like peninsula of plains biome. And there's more plains biome over there. I got stuff going on over there. I will show you. But excuse me. This is a barn I built originally on my Hermitcraft mod sauce series, my single player series of that. No, I was not in Hermitcraft. Don't worry. I'm not that cool. Sad face. But I originally built it in there with all the modded blocks. And something I love doing is building something in modded Minecraft with modded blocks and everything, then trying to recreate it in vanilla. I love doing that. And that's what I did here. This old, this is a rather popular Pennsylvania barn, if I'm not mistaken. PA, Pennsylvania. I try not to say PA in videos just to make me sound intelligent, pretty much. But this is I'm pretty sure, but I could be mistaken. This is one of the more popular Pennsylvania barn styles in early America. Like when farming was just getting started around here, this is one of the main barns they built. I know the #1 famous PA, Pennsylvania barn is the Pennsylvania Hillside Barn, where the barn is actually a lot like this, built into a hill. So the hill would be right here, like the whole scape of it. Then up there is where you would drive your tractors into, but down here, this would be on the, like the hill would, like, so you excavated it into the hill to build the top part half. Then the bottom half, eventually the hills like slope down to here. Bottom half, you would have your animals or some storage, whatever, what have you. And it was really cool. It's just, I saw it on Barnwood Builders. If you guys ever just see that show on, watch it. There's a lot of cool stuff. So after I built this and with the silo along with it, recently I've started working on the horse ranch. This is going to be separate from the wild horses that are going to be over there. This is just going to be these are going to be my horses. They're going to be like show horses, I guess you could say. But this is where we're going to keep them. And we got to run and get to cover. Get to make this daytime. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually, I'm going to have to turn my brightness up for you all. I hate turning up brightness. It makes it feel so not nighttime out here. But now that I've done that, I will. No, wait. I was gonna say video looks good on my OBS, but when I put it up on YouTube, it's gonna be a whole lot darker for some magical reason. I still want to know where this fire came from. Look, it's still lit. Like, it still thinks there's light there. I'm so confused. Alright. So let's go ahead and go into here. Okay, let's turn my brightness down. I want it to feel like nighttime out there, okay? Yes, I forgot I was testing the spawn like 2 weeks ago. Alright. I love 1.9 by the way. Look at this. This is so cool. Alright. So, going back over there, that's retracing our steps in this area. That's a crepper. He didn't blow up, thank God. Alright. So after I built this little peninsula up and got it all to where I wanted it, you know, got all the crops in and all the little retaining walls in, which I love, by the way. This is something I just came up with. I was literally laying in bed one night and was like, oh my god, this is so cool, I gotta do this. So I hopped on the Hazardcraft server and built these retaining walls, and they have been with me ever since. Don't know why I put this in my offhand. But after I built this, I built the bridge over to the rest of the plains biome. And slightly undeveloped at the moment. I say slightly because you can't see everything. I went around and did I landscaped all the ponds around here, made them look all pretty and nice and stuff. Then, as you can see, I have a staircase here, very nice with retaining walls on both sides. And here is our little outhouse. I was originally gonna have the storage room in here, but it was too far away from the house. I just didn't want to, so I just made it the outhouse. And I'm actually working on getting some grass into this cave because I kind of want to make a man cave. Not copying off Etho. It's just I always wanted to do it because Etho's like my hero. Okay. That's pretty much all that's going on around here right now. Pretty soon there will be more barns going in, just because I need a little bit more space. But look at this view here. You got a beach there. That is a beach. It's probably not going to render in for us. But it is a beach leading up into a dark oak forest. Maybe if I get to the shore, maybe you can see. Come on. Come on. Come on. It doesn't want to. Maybe it is just a sand island. I can't remember now. I'm second guessing myself now. Gosh dang it. So yeah. That is what I've done in the plains biome. And we're going to have a long episode. Hopefully this gets out. It should get out by 10 in the morning on Monday. I wish I could get these like up in the amazing time all the big YouTubers have. Like they can get an hour video up in 20 minutes. Like, can I have that internet, please? Meanwhile, I'm over here like I gotta keep my videos under 20 minutes or else I can't upload them in 8 hours. Yeah, welcome to my life. Oh yeah! I almost forgot about this. I also built a cactus farm. Automatic cactus farm. I always forget about this because it is literally back in the woods. But just like 4 cactus plants in there. It's your standard design, really. I'll show you. See? 4 plants. Over, I don't want to know how many. Actually, we can probably check. Yeah. Can we check? So, swung. Doesn't say. I thought it said how much damage. I don't know, but. Yeah, it's been there for a while, and it hasn't produced much because there was only 4 plants. So this is something I started like 2 days ago, making the bridge over. But I built this storage room and it is awesome. Designed from Tango Tech. You put your stuff in here, you flip that switch. It causes a lot of lag, but it puts everything into these chests. And the reason I went with this design is because you can have multiple items in each chest. Before, like the one I had on, like the sorting system I had on Hazardcraft, you could only have like dark oak planks in here and had to have oak planks over here. But this way I can have more than just one item, one item in a chest like you see here. Sandstone is there for a placeholder. Because if I don't have these placeholders here, then everything else will just flow into wherever they can find a spot. One downside, but have tons of space for the future. Like I have loot. I have to manually put this stuff in, obviously. My farming stuff for when I don't feel like putting it in a silo. Miscellaneous. Pretty cool stuff. And then I actually have to end this episode or else it will never make it to the public. Because, you know, my internet is crap. So I gotta end it here. Probably gonna continue it next episode. Maybe do some building next episode as well. I think I just broke a block. Nope, we're good. So, hopefully you all enjoyed. Until next time, I'm Redneck Gamer. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.